Hello guys, this is Faizan from Bizistech. Today we are here with another topic, very important topic, which is Amazon EFN. So might be you already heard about European Fulfillment Network. Recently, Amazon had made an update in this program, so we will discuss on that. So I can explain a little bit about what is EFN. EFN is basically European Fulfillment Network. With the help of this network, you can add your stock in the local warehouse in any of European state, but you can receive order from all of the states from the Europe. You don't have to split your stock in all the states in the Europe. So Amazon had made an update. So today I had Hamza with me. We are gonna discuss the topic EFN, what's the updates, and I had a lot of things related to the update. So I think we have to start on that. Hi Hamza, how are you?
Hello, Hafiz, I'm fine. What about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Hamza, as you know, we are here to discuss the update of EFN. So are you ready?
Yeah, why not? That's very trending topic nowadays, and I'm very happy to debate on this, to make some explanation, and so I'm happy.
That's great. That's great. So let's start a discussion on this topic.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, Hamza, would you like to tell me what changes Amazon has made in the EFN program?
Yeah, that's a very interesting topic. Initially, when before Brexit, it was happening that UK seller was able to selling in all across Europe, and in fact, UK was
Mhm.
also the part of Europe United Union. But when UK government announced that UK is not going
Mhm.
to anymore become the part of the European Union, and after that
Mhm.
they just excluded UK from European Union at 31st of January 2020, 31st of
Mhm.
December 2020. Right after that, Amazon announced that the UK will not be any more part of European Fulfillment Network. That was very sad news for the sellers because before that UK was part of EFN, and sellers was selling in all Europe from the UK. But when UK excluded from EFN on the 1st January of 2021, that was
Mhm.
basically update, and then that was a bad news for the sellers, and sellers
Mhm.
was not happy to sell in all Europe. So now recently,
Mhm.
after that time, it's been a gap of 1 year, and recently Amazon
Mhm.
again has announced that from the March of 2022, UK is going
Mhm.
to be again part of the European Fulfillment Network, and again now UK sellers will be able to sell in all Europe
Mhm.
by sending their inventory in UK warehouse, and then
Mhm.
Amazon will make them able to sell their stock to all European customers.
Got it. Got it. I think it's a great update from Amazon side because I can imagine that like when they have excluded UK from the other states, I think seller had to face a lot of problem. So would you like to share some of the problem, like what kind of problem a seller had to face when they excluded UK from this program?
Yeah, that's important thing. Uh, Before that, sellers was they was selling their stock in all across Europe, and they were
Mm-hmm.
just sending their stock in UK warehouse in different fulfillment
Mm-hmm.
centers. But Amazon was doing that. They was just activating their listing in all across Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very easy for sellers to sell in all Europe, but the major difficulty when UK was excluded from EFN was that seller was not able to sell in Europe. So what they had to do is to just send their stock in different European country like France, Italy, Japan,
Mm-hmm.
France, Italy, and Germany. So they was not able to send their stock in UK and then
Mm-hmm.
sell their stock into EFN. For that purpose, what was happening that sellers was if some seller was wanting to sell their stock in Germany or France, he should have to send their stock in France separately, or France or Germany or Italy separately. Separately, they have to send their stock in that
Mhm.
marketplace after excluding from EFN. So it was making it was bothering sellers, because also there was some difficulty of registering their VAT, because in EFN you
Mhm.
must have to register for VAT. So
Mhm.
whenever you have to send your stock in any of European country, you must have to be registered for that country, and VAT you must have to
And I
register for
think
that
that that
country.
are very hectic work. Like you have to register for the VAT in every state, so that gonna cost us a lot of time and money as well.
Yeah, for sure. Sales was doing that because there was no chance for
Mm.
them. So they was just first step was
Mhm.
registering their VAT in the country where they are going to send their stock, and then after that they were able to
Got it.
sell
Mm.
in that country.
Mm.
So this was some confusion between sellers that either
Mm.
they should register for VAT in the UK, or they should register for VAT in the European country, which is France,
Mm.
Germany. So it was
Got it.
very confusion for them. So
Mhm. Yeah, but after that, they still need to sell their stock because everyone has to make money. So, having discussion on this topic, the thing came in my mind, the another program which we have to use. So, you can explain on that a difference between FBA exports and EFN.
yeah, that's very confusing question, and it was also confusing for me before. But you can say that when you are selling in the UK country and you are enrolled in FBA export program,
Mhm.
then what is going to happen that any customer which is from France or Italy or Germany, he
Mhm.
can open or he can visit his local website, that
Mhm.
amazon.de, that amazon.fr. uh, he can buy from that local marketplace, which is from France or
Mhm.
Italy. So it was happening in EFN program. So when you
Mhm.
was when you was able to enroll in FBA export program, what buyers was doing, they were coming to your UK website, amazon.co.uk, and they were buying from your UK website. So this was a major difference, and the major thing was UK and the customers which was
Mhm.
from Europe, they were paying extra international charges because stock was
Mhm.
sending from the UK. So, but when you enrolled in EFN program, that was not happening again,
Mhm.
because the buyers were was purchasing from their local website, and the stock was delivering from the and Amazon was all the stock was delivering from the UK, but Amazon was charging them the fulfillment fees.
Yeah, definitely you have to pay money, and
Yeah.
nowadays Amazon is increasing like from everywhere they just want money. Like today, I was just having a conversation with one of my friends, so I was discussing the update today. Amazon made recently made the update on the fuel, so the 5% extra charges we
Oh
have to
yeah.
pay now to the Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You already work with a lot of sellers. You handle a lot of accounts. You do have a good experience on Amazon. So, as a seller, do you prefer pan European over EFN? What's your thought on that?
Yeah, like it depends on the scenario, that what you have the clients and what the seller is actually wanting. Because
Hmm.
it, these are two different programs. But what I basically recommend is EFN is more better than Pan European. Although
I also think that a lot of better,
uh,
but some people have concerns in their mind, so we
yeah,
we, we can explain audience
yeah,
difference
sure, for
between both.
sure. If you want that your buy should be the very you should
Hmm.
be, if you are customer oriented, and if you
Hmm.
want that your customer is everything, and you want that customer shouldn't pay any international charges, and
Hmm.
should not have to wait for more than 2 days or 3 days for my stock, then
Hmm.
Pan European is the very best option for you. Because what in Pan European will happen, that Amazon, you are going to send your stock in any of European country like France. If you
Hmm.
send your stock in France, and what Amazon will do is Amazon will split your stock in all of the European countries, in Germany and
Hmm.
Italy and Spain. And then what will happen, that buyers will visit their local website, which is amazon.e or whatever they has their Amazon store, and then
Hmm.
they will purchase from their local websites. So it was
Mm-hmm.
great for those sellers who are very possessive for the customers. But what the problem was here is that again they must have to register for VAT in pan European. If you are doing for pan European, you must have to register for VAT. Where Amazon will split your stock, you must have to be register for that because your inventory is going to store in that country. So whenever
Mm-hmm.
you will store your stock in any of the Amazon European country, you must have to register for it. But in the EFN, it is
Mm-hmm.
totally different. You just have to send your stock in one of the Amazon European fulfillment center, and then after
Mm-hmm.
that, buyers will be able to buy your stock from their local website. Although here you are
Mm-hmm.
not anymore VAT registered, you are only VAT in one of the Amazon European country.
In one of the states where you are
Yeah,
selling.
wherever the
Definitely, if I'm doing business in France or Germany, any of the countries, so I had my VAT in that country. But if I have to go to another country, so definitely it's a hectic for me to register and then do the documentation work, the fee, blah blah blah.
yeah, these are
So
excellent.
I said there's a misconception like there, on Amazon there is a two different thing, the SKU and the ASIN. So every time Amazon assign you a ASIN, it's a completely different thing. It will not match with any of the listing on
Yeah,
Amazon.
yeah,
So
yeah,
the same thing is that if you list your product, so you have to choose a unique SKU.
yeah,
So there's a misconception that seller can sell in other marketplaces with a different SKU.
yeah,
So
exactly.
what's
It
your
was
thoughts on that?
it's happening. It was happening before that. Many sellers was thinking that they should be they will be able to just differentiate their make some different SKU, and they can go to list and just sell on any of the marketplace. But Amazon does not recommend this. Amazon says that either you have to use build international listing, or you have to
Mhm.
manually open that Amazon store, and you have to open up a different marketplace, and you have to manually
Mhm.
create a listing with the same ASIN and the same SKU that you have in
Mhm.
the your source marketplace. So
Mhm.
you cannot. It is not something like that. If you have some different ASIN and some different SKU in your source marketplace, and you are going to make another listing in different marketplace with different SKU, you must have to be same. You must have to be having same SIN, same SKU in that source marketplace, and then you all of your that listings will be able to sell, and your listing will then
Mhm.
activate. Otherwise, your listing will remain inactive.
Got it, got it. So, I had one question in my mind. Like, it's just as a beginner because some of the sellers they are just new to the market, so they don't know about the different programs. So they just have different questions coming in the mind
Yeah.
because once they say this, once they will watch this session, so maybe they have this kind of question. If UK sellers don't have EFN, so can they sell in the Europe market?
Yeah, still they can sell in the Europe. That doesn't mean that they cannot sell. But eventually they have to send their stock separately in that marketplace. If they want to sell in France, they have to send their. But again, they have to must register for VAT. Then they will send their stock into France or Germany and Italy or whatever they want. But it is not again it was not happening that only sending stock in UK, and then Amazon was making them able to sell their stock in the EU before EFN excluding them when before Brexit it was not happening.
Mhm. Got it, got it. Okay, what do you think if we have to use both program at the same time? Like that's a tricky question here. How you can
Uh,
differentiate here?
are you talking about the pan European and EFN, right?
Yes, Pan European and EFN, the both programs at the same time.
They all sellers they are doing this thing because sometimes it happens if you go out of stock in any of your marketplace. Let me give you some an example.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm selling in France, and my stock is
Mm-hmm.
in France, but suddenly I'm enrolled in both programs, Pan European and EFN. So suddenly I just got out of stock from France. So eventually, what will happen that my listing is will need to be inactive because my stock is not there in France marketplace. But
Mm-hmm.
what will happen if I will be enrolled in EFN along with Pan European? my listing will not get deactivated, but still Amazon will
Mhm.
my Amazon will my will help me in sending my stock from another marketplace. So that first priority is again pan European. In this case, Amazon will prioritize,
Mm.
and pan European is more reliable because your stock is spread all across the Europe. So Amazon will look
Mhm.
where your stock, where your demand is more higher, and where the customer is. So Amazon will just pick up the stock from that local fulfillment center and then deliver that to the customer.
Mhm. Got it, got it. Okay, now came to very important point. That is now UK again added in the approved countries list. So, what do you think? How we can get benefits from that?
Yeah, that's a very cool question for me because I was also wanting that UK should come back in the EFN
Yeah,
because
definitely. Because after excluded from this program, there are a lot of hurdles sellers have to face. But now the good news is that now it's came back in the approved countries list. So please explain on that how much
yeah.
benefits we can get from there.
Do you think? Do you know that when it was happened and UK was excluded from EFN, 447 million customers was
Oh,
lost from the UK sellers. So it was a
that
big
a very big
loss,
number.
big number that
Yeah,
was
very
lost.
for
So UK sellers was not able to make some communication with those 447 million customers, and they were totally
that's a very
lost.
big number.
That's a big
You know,
number.
for a businessman, even a one number makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's
But
447 million is a great number. So it was
yeah.
happening that how they can sell that stock to that 447 million European customers. So,
Mhm.
so now
Yeah.
actually because Amazon UK is again included in EFN, so now
Mhm.
sellers should not go for VAT registration in any other European
Mhm.
country. They just have to be VAT registered in the UK, and then they can
Mhm.
easily sell in all across Europe. There shouldn't be any problem for them because, and also
Mhm.
the also here the important point is that now German customer or German buyer or France buyer will not pay any more international charges and will not pay
Mhm.
any cross border fees because now UK sellers are enrolled in EFN pack. So Amazon just will charge them fulfillment fees, local fulfillment fees, not international charges.
Mhm.
So it's a big advantage for the UK sellers because now they don't have to be bothered for international charges, and the buyers who are from some other country, they don't have to
Mhm.
bother from the international charges.
I think it's a win-win situation for both buyers
Both,
and sellers.
well, it's a win-win situation. Yeah,
Both can get benefit from this.
yeah, correct, exactly, yes.
That's great. That's great. So, Hamza, I think we already discussed the points about the update that recently Amazon made in the EFN program.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I would like to share here, because some people who are watching this session maybe they don't know how to enroll in EFN program, because whenever I had conversation with any of my team member, we keep in mind all the levels of the seller, the people who are selling on Amazon, the beginner level, the medium, and the advanced level as well. So if anybody who don't know how to enroll in that program, so as a tip, you can please explain here how to enroll in the program.
Yeah, no, there's nothing as much separate registration process for this program. You don't have to just open different clicks and just go for the sign up programs.
Mhm.
There's nothing something like that. You just have to
Mhm.
open your settings. You under cross border you just have to open your settings, and you will see that they will be written that enable inventory in all across Europe. So under that, you just
Mhm.
have to enable that enable the countries where you want to be, which you want to be enabled in EFN. Here you can also
Mhm.
exclude some countries. It's all independent on you where you want to sell or not. So when you will
Mhm.
enable that countries from the setting, you will be welcome to enroll in the EFN. There's no cost in this program currently, and I wish there shouldn't be any more cost in.
Shouldn't be anymore in the future, but I think it gonna be for a long time. You can't get these benefits as a free.
It seems like sir Amazon is going to charge us very soon, but
Yeah,
currently there's
I
no something
I
there.
I remember a time when Amazon started lightning deals on Amazon. It's
Oh yeah.
maybe in 2016 or I forget the year, but it's around about 2016, 15 or 17 this year. Amazon started lightning deals program. First, they allow to open a deal for the 6 hour. In the start, they offer this at free of cost, so seller can enroll and you can just offer the discount. But after that, but when we are used to of that deal, we have to pay $150
Because we
upfront.
don't have any other option. Ultimately, we have to pay.
Yeah,
Don't have any option. We have to pay
definitely,
because
definitely.
Amazon is the king, and we are using their
Uh-huh.
services. That they are using. We are
Yeah,
using their
but
platform. We
definitely
have to pay them.
we are using the Amazon's platform to generate the income. So if we are generating the money, so if we pay Amazon as well, I think it's also good for us. Like we are generating a lot of profits and money, so it's okay to pay Amazon as well. But there
Yeah.
are some fees like no, there are higher fees, but still sellers are getting the profits. Like if there are fees, a lot of fees, and these things, the fees and buyers, sorry, sellers have to pay, but still people are getting the profit. They're selling the product. So I think it's not quite difficult to pay these fees to the Amazon.
Yeah, that's a win-win situation from both sides, from the sellers and from the Amazon. So, although day by
Hmm.
day they are getting strict for specifically for the FBA models, but still there's some gap.
But I think you should have strong strategy at the back end. If
Yeah,
you do
for
have
sure.
a strong strategy, you know how to grab the sales. You don't have to worry about
Yeah,
these things
yeah, for
because
sure, for
you
sure.
know how to bring customer and how to sell your stock.
Yeah, that's your real
That's the
part.
main thing.
How you can target the customer and how you can bring sales. That actually
Yeah.
matters.
That's great. That's great. Okay, Hamza, thank you so much for your time. I think you have shared quite good information, and the audience who is watching this session, I hope so. They got enough data about this update, and they're going to use this data in their the sellers who are selling in the UK market or in the European states. They can use this information and they can get benefits after they enroll UK in the approved list. So thank you so much,
No, thank you.
guys, for watching this session as well. I hope so in the future we'll come up with more ideas and more updates so you can learn from here and you can use those things in your daily work or once you are making the strategies for the sales and for the Amazon work, you can use this data and get the benefits. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you in the next session. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank you. Have a
bye.
good day. Bye bye.